Relationships are hard, with one researcher at Stanford finding that more than 60% of relationships don't survive the first year. But why? Are you accidentally chasing people away with your behavior? We spoke to relationship experts to find out the truth behind 7 features that turn people off. Rudeness. It's common sense that being rude to a date isn't going to get you very far, but being rude to other people doesn't gain you any points either. Jessica Small, a licensed marriage and family therapist and dating coach, says rudeness to people around you can be a big turnoff to potential partners. This can be anything from being rude to a server to not holding open the door for the people behind you. Men especially tend to seek out kindness in their partners as a desirable characteristic and will turn away from perceived rudeness.
Let me guess. You're a red wine person.
Yes, I am.
Oh, I would be too if we could get some service round here!
Narcissism. There are few things less appealing than a person who thinks they can do no wrong. So take the advice of licensed marriage and family therapist Dr. James Huber and, well, just don't be that person. Perhaps it's a reflection of our growing love affair with selfies, but people who have an inflated sense of self-importance and a high need for attention and admiration often become more infuriating than endearing to others.
Okay,
you know
only
what?
you're not
Here, and smile. Done.
Lack of empathy. There's a lot to be said for understanding someone else's feelings, or at least trying to. Author and divorce coach Rosalind Sadaka said that a huge turnoff in most relationships is a lack of empathy. Those who don't show empathetic behavior are usually more self-righteous, self-absorbed, and less likely to apologize or take responsibility for their behavior. They make for more difficult relationship partners and demonstrate less emotional maturity as well.
We're not communicating. We need help.
We're not communicating?
Yeah, we're not communicating.
I don't even know what you're saying right now.
Emotional instability. Many people say they're looking for someone who isn't afraid to show their emotions, but licensed psychologist Dr. Iris Packler says too much emotion can be a problem too. She names emotional instability as a trait that quickly turns many people off. Emotional instability is usually displayed as an intense emotional experience, followed by behavior that leads to interpersonal issues, such as lashing out verbally, physically, or through manipulations. Such dramatic displays can feel controlling and push people away. Being a bore. It's not always easy to find things to say on a date, especially if you're nervous. But clamping down and not being a part of the conversation can be just as bad, according to licensed marriage and family therapist and dating coach Jessica Small. Answering questions with 1 to 2 words or not being willing to share some of the exciting or adventurous things you've done in your life can create a perception of nice but boring. It's important to make a memorable impression on your dates by giving enough information so the other person has some understanding of who you are and what you like to do.
Was the last time you had an interesting thought when you considered flinging yourself off a building? Bye, Jack.
Not being attentive. That cell phone that's always in your hand may be the reason you haven't found your perfect match, says April Davis, owner and founder of Luma. This may seem like a no-brainer, but in today's world of mobile devices, constant technology distractions, and short attention spans, I meet many people that would like to find love that can't seem to live in the moment. Being present and attentive is the easiest, most surefire way for people to find you attractive. Learn to listen, make eye contact, and ask questions. If someone can visibly see that you are interested in them, they are much more likely to reciprocate. Not being appreciative. Thank you is a phrase that many seem to take for granted, but the words are important according to Blue Pearl Therapeutic founder Gabriela Galvan de Anton. One feature that turns partners off is when they feel unappreciated by their loved one, that all the acts they do are looked over or are now just expected as standard without some recognition. It doesn't take much to show appreciation, but even a little bit can go a long way. Thanks for watching. Click the list icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.